Hi everyone, Doctors Rachel and Nicole here from Sprout Family Chiropractic, and we're here with another Whiteboard Wednesday. And we're so excited to share this video with you because we think it answers a lot of questions for parents who may be wondering why they handle stress differently at different times and in different situations, and why some people struggle with handling stress more than others. This video can be applied in so many different ways. Maybe it's to your kid who seems to always have meltdowns at the smallest thing, or it's you parents who have noticed that some days the smallest things annoy the heck out of you, and some other days everything doesn't seem to be a big deal. And you may think we all handle stress differently because we're all different. And yes, we are all different, but that's not the whole story. We handle stress differently because we're all starting at a different place stress-wise, and that's why we have this drawing. We are starting from a different place and all handling, or, and this is the key word, adapting to stress differently. So one of the scans we do in our office is called heart rate variability, also known as HRV, and HRV gives us so much information. So we're gonna wrap up our series on the scans we do in our office with HRV. So let's dive into it.
Yeah, so HRV really tells us two main things about our nervous system. The first being our energy reserves. So up and down, it tells us where we are with our energy. And in the green, we're good, but further from the green, as we go down here, we get more drained and our reserves go down, and we feel like we don't have as much adaptability in our lives. The second thing we read is our body more on the stress or gas pedal side, or is it more on the relaxed brake pedal side? Now, we don't want to be too far either way. We don't want to be so unmotivated on that brake pedal side, and we don't want to be so far on the gas pedal too stressed and anxious. That's why we have this middle line right here where that same green box sits. So there's really has to be a good balance for our nervous system in how we balance stress. We have to have the right amount of reserve, and we have to have the right amount of neurobalance in our nervous system to respond to stress. And here's why that's important, because our energy reserves and our ability to adapt is critical to all of our body systems, and they're all automatic processes. And when we get more stressed, the body pulls the energy and the balance in order to respond to stress. It produces more cortisol, more adrenaline. It causes us to go into more fight or flight. And when we do that, automatic systems take the back seat. So systems like digestive, hormonal, immune, respiratory systems, it's like if you had a kiddo who's constipated all the time, maybe they're stressed and they don't have enough energy to put towards digestion. And say a system whose job is to regulate your hormones in your body, when you're dealing with stress, that system won't be able to regulate it properly because you're pulling energy from those jobs to handle stress. So it's really important to keep that energy reserve high on this scale, and that's why we want to measure that. The second thing that's important is the nervous system balance, and this is why some kids and adults handle stress differently than others. It's because you can't be in two places. You can't be in growth and protection at the same time. If your body's in protection, it's going to be more stressed, more on edge, potentially more meltdowns for kids, not be able to sleep. It's going to be more on that gas pedal and not on that brake pedal. And that's why we do these measurements. We want to see these scans because if you know that child, if you have that child, or maybe it's you, we love looking at your HRV scans because it's really a measure of your stress adaptability, because your body is only as strong as it's able to adapt to stress, physical, emotional, chemical stresses. That's why things like exercise, eating whole foods, hydration, getting adjusted regularly is so important, because they up your energy reserves and rebalances that gas and brake pedal. If you're not doing those things, your body's going to end up more drained, and it's going to not be able to adapt to stress as well. And we want to be able to recharge and be able to recover, be able to get back on track more quickly, because stress is going to happen. And as we get closer to back to school, where kids have new teachers, new environments, new routines, and as parents, you have busier schedules, seasons start changing, then holidays come at us quick, there's a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why we do this neuro-scan in our office, to see where your starting point is. Because if your starting point is already on the gas pedal, then you might find you're not able to adapt to stress as well. you're going to see a lot of these systems start to really affect you. So if that's you, send us a message. We'd love to continue this conversation with you, or share this video with someone who you think would want to know about their stress adaptability score. We'd love to help you manage stress and allow your body to recover faster and recharge quicker. As always, thank you for watching, and if you missed the first 2 videos in our series of neuroscans, make sure you save them so you can watch them later, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks, everyone.